Okay, so I'm going to review the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning from Arrow Videos, which just released in 4K from the remake era from Platinum Dunes, aka Michael Bay's production team. He also took part in creating the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th, but that's for another video. So let's go on to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. Now, I did write down some stuff throughout the movie because just little key points on if I thought this was a good transfer. So this is going to be the review for this movie. So let's get right to it. First thing I wrote down is that there's a scene where there's these two older women that are drinking tea, and you may know it because there's a girl that's tied down underneath the table, one of the female survivors. And that scene when they were drinking tea, it made me think of Monsters, Ed Gein, the story that will be coming soon to the Netflix TV show that's from the same person who made the Jeffrey Dahmer TV show for Netflix, Monsters, Ryan Murphy. So with the sharpness throughout that scene and with the yellow tone, it was making me think of the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix TV series. So if you did like the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix show, then you probably are going to like this scene and the movie because of the way it was shot. And also there's a scene where Eric, one of the male survivors, is being shackled in the basement, and there's a female biker's body hanging chopped up throughout the back of the scene. And it looked really damn good when it was in this 4K and in the basement, and the way it was lit and the colors, and it just looked like it was like some snuff film for a second. It looked pretty damn real. I was like, whoa. So that looked pretty damn good. And also there's a scene where the female biker's boyfriend tries to fight Officer Hoyt and Bubba, and then the guy gets chainsawed in half. And that scene where that guy's getting chopped in half, and you can see parts of Leatherface's face mask that looks just basic, and you can see the way it lights up throughout the dark shaded coloring. It was really damn outstanding. It looks so damn good. It was the best, I think, that generic basic little mask that he had around his mouth looked in the whole damn movie, and looked really damn good. And also there's a scene where Eric, that guy, gets his face peeled off, and the same guy who was shackled. And the mask, what I was thinking of, is it going to look plastic? Is it going to look fake in a live action expensive production of Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And for the Arrow 4K video, I would say that it looked fleshy. So that was good to see, because I did not want to see Leatherface put on a face mask and you could tell that it's just a prop. I like that it looks fleshy in this way it looked like in this movie. And also looked like if you were to poke the skin of the face mask, that it will make a little dent. Like if you were to poke yourself, sometimes you can leave a little mark, because that face mask that Leatherface was wearing, it looked like it didn't have no muscle behind it. It was just flesh and blood. So just describing the way the mask looked like when Leatherface peels the skin of the man for the first time, it was like describing how the cops would have probably described the scene when they arrived at Ed Gein's house. Like, look at this lamp, it's made out of flesh. Like, look at this part of the house. Like, this is made out of human bones, this is made out of human flesh. That's what it was sort of like. And so I like that the face mask looked real damn legit. I think that was cool, because you have to have that in a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. And also there were small bits of scene where you could see yellow fat from the mask. So the scene where the woman is in the car, she's trying to drive away, and you think she's going to get away, and then Bubba pops her from behind her and just chainsaw her from the gut, and she crashes, and he's just looking at her real quick to see if she's actually dead. And you can see parts of fat that's underneath the skin of the face mask, and that's a really neat detail, because under layers of skin there's like fat. So that was gnarly. And also this did make me think of Cabin in the Woods, because when this scene was playing out, and the movie specifically the parts where the woman was trying to help her friend escape that was tied up, because there's two chick survivors and they try to help each other. And I was just thinking of the tension that was throughout the whole movie when she was trying to rescue her, had the same sort of tone as Resident Evil 7. And just subconsciously I was thinking, what if they put zombies in here? Like Leatherface versus some of the zombies that came back from the dead, where you thought they were dead but they didn't, and they just come back alive, the people and their faces peeled off. I was like, that'd be a crazy ass movie. And then I thought of Cabin in the Woods, because if you are in the middle of wanting to watch something with more hillbilly horror, then check out Resident Evil 7 and the Cabin in the Woods movie. And also with that, it's also cool to see that if there's another movie that you should watch, it's called The Devil's Rejects, because the family in this movie, after rewatching it again and having it be with like a modern type of aesthetic because of the 4K, so it looks like it was made just recently, and the tone makes you want to watch something with more characters who are just like cannibalistic, but they're kind of hillbillies and they're kind of like just bad people that you don't want to be around. And when it comes to color tone, sort of, it does have that little bit of the yellow tone, The Devil's Rejects. So look for that on Blu-ray, because it's going to be a good series of movies to watch when you're done with this movie. So after you watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning from Arrow 4K, look for Cabin in the Woods, and then look for The Devil's Rejects. And if you want to, if you do like to play video games, look for a game called Resident Evil 7. So that being said, what would I rate the film out of 5? I'm going to rate it a 4.8. This shit, it looks so damn good. It was well worth the money. And of course, you know, it is interchangeable artwork. So that being said, you should definitely pick this up. If you can find a deal for it, go ahead. The transfer does not disappoint. It looks like it was made in modern times. And so that being said, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre gets a phenomenal 4K transfer. Go pick it up. It's worth it.
Once again, I would like to say thank you for watching.